LeBron James' comeback timeline with the Los Angeles Lakers has finally been revealed, giving fans a much clearer idea of when they can expect to see the King back on the court. If you're a Lakers fan, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any updates. The Lakers will begin the 2025-26 NBA season without their superstar forward. But the big question remains: how long will the team be without LeBron? According to ESPN's senior insider Shams Charania, there's now a target date for LeBron's return, as he continues to recover from a sciatic-related nerve issue. I'm told that the Lakers and LeBron are eyeing mid-November as a realistic debut date, Charania reported. The team plans to reevaluate him around October 30th, though he'll likely need a few more weeks of recovery before hitting the floor again. Charania also mentioned during ESPN's NBA Countdown that LeBron isn't rushing his comeback. "A source told me LeBron will be patient with the process," he explained. "He's focused on conditioning, strength, mobility, and basketball rhythm, making sure his body is fully prepared before returning." This isn't some random injury that appeared in training camp either. Charania revealed that LeBron first felt discomfort in late July or early August during an on-court workout, forcing him to miss a good portion of his usual off-season routine, one that's long been known as one of the most disciplined and demanding in the NBA. LeBron's nerve issue began during that off-season session and limited what he could do physically for weeks. As incredible as he's been throughout his career, he's entering his 23rd season at age 40, and the Lakers understand his recovery can't be rushed. LeBron's ability to defy time has been one of basketball's greatest marvels. Even at 40, he finished 6th in MVP voting last year, averaging 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds, while shooting an impressive 57.1% effective field goal percentage. Those numbers are unheard of for someone 2 decades deep into his career. But as Charania made clear, this specific injury demands patience, and the Lakers are completely on board with that plan. Team insiders confirmed that head coach J.J. Redick, entering his first full season leading the Lakers, remains optimistic yet realistic about LeBron's situation. Redick, who once played alongside and against James, understands the demands of the game and the importance of letting the body dictate the timeline. "You always hope he can come back soon," Redick told reporter Jovan Buha. "But these things can be tricky. You can't rush it. It's about long-term health and making sure he's ready when he steps back on the floor." That philosophy will be tested early, as the Lakers face a tough opening schedule against several playoff-caliber teams. Without LeBron's leadership and playmaking, the spotlight shifts to Luka Doncic, who's gearing up for his first full season in a Lakers jersey. Doncic, acquired in a blockbuster trade that shook the NBA last year, will lead the offense and build early chemistry within Redick's system. The franchise views this stretch without LeBron as a valuable opportunity for Doncic to prove himself as the team's on-court leader. For fans, this situation brings both excitement and uncertainty. On one hand, the Lakers are stepping into a new era with Doncic, a generational player capable of delivering triple-doubles on any given night. On the other, questions remain. How much does this team still rely on LeBron's leadership, experience, and championship DNA? The Lakers front office believes that once LeBron returns, his veteran presence combined with Doncic's youth and creativity could form one of the league's most dangerous duos. But for that vision to come true, LeBron needs time and full recovery. Sources inside the organization insist the goal isn't to rush him back just for a few early season games. The Lakers are focused on the bigger picture, getting LeBron fully ready for the second half of the season and the playoffs, where his impact is irreplaceable. Meanwhile, LeBron continues working quietly behind the scenes. Those close to the team say he's fully engaged. attending meetings, watching film, mentoring younger players, and staying in constant touch with the medical staff. Even while sidelined, his leadership hasn't faded. For a player who's built his legacy on discipline and durability, this phase of his career is about adapting. The physical challenges are tougher than ever, but so is his understanding of how to manage them. He's adjusted before, and few doubt he'll do it again. The Lakers, coming off an early playoff exit last season, know that a healthy LeBron could change everything. With Doncic leading early and LeBron expected back around mid-November, there's renewed optimism that Los Angeles can climb back among the Western Conference elite. For now, all eyes are on LeBron's recovery, and if history has taught us anything, betting against him, even at 40, is never wise. He's rewritten the rules of longevity before, and this might just be another remarkable chapter in one of basketball's greatest careers. However, the Lakers face another challenge. Forward Jared Vanderbilt has landed on the injury radar again after suffering a left quadriceps contusion in Wednesday's preseason matchup against the Dallas Mavericks. The injury occurred midway through the second quarter, forcing Vanderbilt to leave the game and not return. A worrying sign for a team already dealing with depth issues before the season even starts. After the game, Coach Redick told reporters that Vanderbilt took a knee directly to the thigh, but didn't offer a recovery timeline, leaving the situation uncertain. The full extent of the injury remains unclear, and with the regular season opener less than a week away, the Lakers' medical team is anxiously awaiting test results. It's not the kind of news fans wanted. Vanderbilt, known for his relentless hustle, defensive versatility, and ability to guard multiple positions, has become an essential part of the Lakers' defensive identity. His presence allows the team to switch on defense, pressure the perimeter, and bring an intensity that sets the tone. Losing him, even briefly, could have ripple effects across the lineup, and the timing couldn't be worse. The Lakers are already preparing to start the season without LeBron, who continues recovering from sciatica on his right side. While reports remain optimistic that he'll return by mid-November, nothing is set in stone. Without LeBron and possibly Vanderbilt, the team's forward rotation looks dangerously thin. Los Angeles may have to rely heavily on Rui Hachimura, Jake LaRavia, and rookie Dalton Knecht to handle much of the front court load. Though each brings unique strengths, Hachimura's mid-range shot, LaRavia's spacing, and Knecht's scoring instinct, none can replace Vanderbilt's defensive instincts and energy. Standing 6'8", Vanderbilt isn't just another role player. He's a defensive anchor, someone who can guard multiple positions, chase shooters, and disrupt offensive flow. He often takes on the toughest defensive assignments, freeing teammates to focus on scoring. His value comes not just from defense, but from his effort every possession. His hustle for loose balls, aggressive rebounding, and transition defense are difference makers that often don't show up in stats, but win games. Offensively, he remains limited but effective. He cuts at the right moments, sets solid screens, and creates second-chance opportunities. He doesn't need the ball to make an impact, fitting perfectly into the Lakers' star-driven system. But if injuries continue to pile up, trouble could be brewing. Injuries have haunted the Lakers for several seasons, and another early setback could be costly. Depth has always been a question mark, and Vanderbilt's absence could expose how fragile the rotation really is. With Anthony Davis no longer on the roster, the Lakers' front court identity has changed dramatically. Redick's system relies on movement, defensive rotations, and perimeter shooting, all areas where Vanderbilt's role is critical. Without him, Los Angeles may have to experiment with smaller lineups or unexpected rotations. That could mean more minutes for veteran Taurean Prince or an early opportunity for young players to prove themselves. But losing Vanderbilt, even briefly, would hurt. the Lakers' defensive schemes depend heavily on his ability to switch, contest, and recover in transition. Without that, they risk becoming vulnerable against elite Western Conference opponents. The season opener against the Golden State Warriors is just days away, and it's exactly the kind of matchup where Vanderbilt's defensive skills are most needed. Before then, the Lakers will close out preseason play against the Sacramento Kings. Redick said that game will act as a dress rehearsal, closely resembling the regular season rotation. Assuming everyone is available. Vanderbilt's status for that game remains questionable, with a final decision expected closer to tip-off. For the Lakers, this preseason has already tested their patience. Between LeBron's rehab, new system adjustments under Redick, and now Vanderbilt's setback, the team's resilience will be challenged from the start. The front office remains confident in the roster's depth, but as past seasons have shown, injuries can derail even the strongest plans. Vanderbilt's health could determine how competitive the Lakers remain early on. In a stacked Western Conference, every win in October and November matters. Meanwhile, a massive rumor has surfaced, one that could shake the entire NBA. Reports suggest that the Lakers are exploring a shocking potential trade involving LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo. After the blockbuster acquisition of Luka Doncic, questions have emerged about LeBron's long-term role in Los Angeles and whether the team is preparing to shift toward a new era centered on younger stars. According to NBA insider Matt Moore of Fansided, the Lakers have discussed a possible trade sending LeBron James, rising star Austin Reeves, and 2 first-round picks to the Milwaukee Bucks in exchange for two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo and forward Kyle Kuzma. While purely speculative, the idea alone has sent shockwaves across the basketball world. In this proposed deal, the Lakers would receive Giannis, the 6'11" two-way powerhouse, and Kuzma, a proven scorer and versatile forward. In return, the Bucks would get LeBron, still capable of elite performances despite his age, alongside Reeves and 2 valuable future picks that could help them retool for the future. Even though LeBron continues to play at a high level, his future in LA feels uncertain. The Lakers' leadership, under head coach J.J. Redick, seems focused on building a younger, more dynamic core around Luka Doncic, who has quickly become the new face of the franchise. Moore reported that this move would allow LeBron to finish his career on his own terms while positioning the Lakers with Giannis next to Luka, a generational pivot for the franchise. Sources claim LeBron was unhappy with the Lakers' off-season approach, feeling the team had started moving on from him. That growing tension could lead to a mutual decision to part ways, marking the end of an era. From Milwaukee's side, the deal could make sense too. The Bucks' roster is aging, and their window with Giannis may be closing. Trading him could allow them to rebuild around a younger piece like Austin Reeves and add future assets. Insiders suggest Milwaukee views Reeves and the draft picks as the main value in the trade, with LeBron serving as a bridge toward a new phase. If such a deal ever happens, the pairing of Luka Doncic and Giannis Antetokounmpo would instantly become one of the most dominant duos in NBA history. Both players are in their prime, combining skill, athleticism, and leadership. Giannis has always wanted to compete for titles alongside elite players, and Los Angeles would give him that opportunity and the stage to build a lasting legacy. Playing with Luka would also strengthen the NBA's growing international appeal. For the Lakers, it would be a bold but forward-thinking gamble, moving on from a 21-time All-Star in favor of a younger core that could dominate for years. For the NBA, the ripple effects would be enormous, potentially reshaping both conferences and altering the balance of power across the league. Right now, it's all speculation, but the tension between superstars and franchises is real. If frustrations continue, the league could be heading toward one of the biggest trades in recent memory. Until anything becomes official, fans and analysts are watching closely, knowing the next move could forever change the NBA landscape.